Hello everyone and welcome back to Manifesting Vanessa on YouTube. My name is Manifesting Guy. That is my Twitter, TikTok, and podcast. All the links are down below. Timestamps are down below. New look. Again, I'm wearing a top. It's like a tube top. It's really cute, but you can't see it. So if I look naked, even if I was naked, we are grown. Okay, you should be able to see a woman. I'm not even showing you anything. But today's video was actually a requested video, which makes me really happy. But they basically requested I do a video on manifesting with poor mental health and manifesting with intrusive thoughts, which go hand in hand. I don't want to affirm, but I was recently in a situation where I had really bad mental health, and my situation was just making me really depressed, and I felt like I couldn't manifest my way out of it because my mind was telling me that I'm only worthy of my 3D circumstances. I'm only worthy of what I'm experiencing, which was not in my favor. So I'm going to tell you kind of what I did, kind of my tips, my tricks, what I think you should do. Sorry, I'm getting my notes. So my first point is your mental health is the most important thing in the world, especially when creating your reality, because your thoughts create, your thoughts create. When your thoughts aren't good, like I can have everything that I want, everything is always working out for me, and you believe the opposite of that, it's going to affect the way you view yourself, the way you view your 3D circumstances, the way the 3D will show up for you, etc. I want to say that manifesting with any mental health problems, issues, depression, anxiety, BPD, anything, you can 100% manifest with them. Because I think people have this like idea that you have to manifest with like this. Really, when we say manifest with like good vibrations, positive thoughts, is when it comes to your manifestation, your thoughts are good. There is no, it's like, I'm receiving this, it doesn't have to be like, life is good, I love life, life is so perfect, like rainbows and sunshine. Like, you're not going to stay in the same vibrational state 24/7. That's literally impossible. We're moving states. You know, we're living in an energetic world. Things are always happening around us. Things are going to make us feel. We're going to react. We're going to, you know. But when it comes to your manifestation, we want our thoughts to be in check. My number one thing is you need to stop focusing on your manifestation if you have poor mental health. You need to stop focusing on the house, the person, the car, the money, whatever you're trying to manifest. Stop focusing on it because you won't move. You need to focus on your self-concept, how you view yourself, because right now you're viewing yourself as not worthy, impossible. I know what it's like to manifest with poor mental health. It's going to feel like it's stupid. It's going to feel like it's not working. You're going to feel like, why even try? I'm going to give up. It doesn't work. I've been doing this for so long. You know, you're relying on your 3D more than ever because it's the only thing that you feel is keeping you going. Your manifestation is the only thing that's keeping you going, but at the same time, you feel like it's not working, and that's depressing on top of your already existent depression. Understand that your manifestation is nothing without you. Your manifestation does not exist without you. That specific person does not exist without you. That money, that house, that show, that DM, that celebrity does not exist without you. Your manifestation cannot function without you. Your manifestation is not going anywhere. So it's okay to step back and take a break and focus on yourself. Focus on your self-concept. Get your beliefs in line. Remember who you are. Remember that you're a badass. Remember that you can have anything that you want. That circumstances don't matter, that nothing's getting in your way, that 3D isn't real. You are creating the circumstances with your feelings. What you're experiencing right now was not created by your current thoughts. If everything was created by your current thoughts, then everything you thought would manifest instantly. The 3D is the past. And yes, in the past you were sad, in the past you were having bad thoughts, but now, from now forward, you're only going to have good thoughts. You're only going to have thoughts that align with what you want. You're only going to have thoughts that align with who you want to be. Last thing I want to say about mental health is it's really important to not ignore your health. So for me, I would try to ignore the fact that I was depressed because I felt like if I acknowledged it, then I was affirming it, even though I didn't really have to affirm it. I just was, right? So I would try to affirm on top of it. I would ignore my health. Like, I was depressed, I was sad, I hated my circumstances. I'd say, no, I'm ignoring that because if I affirm it, then it's going to be. And then I would affirm like, oh my God, my life's great, my life's good, my life's good, my life's good. And I was living in denial, not even living in my imagination. I was literally living in denial. I was trying to act like I wasn't upset. I was trying to act like I wasn't depressed. I was trying to act like I wasn't sad. I was trying to act like I wasn't anxious. I was trying to act like I did not believe that I don't believe that the manifestation was working. And I was trying to act like I did when I didn't. And I wasn't recognizing that pain inside of myself. And it's really important too. And I want to give people an example who don't deal with like mental health issues, a prime example of like basically everything I just said, so you can understand. So let's say I'm in a toxic relationship and this person is financially abusing me, meaning they control what I spend, they control my money. I don't make money. I rely on them for everything. I can't leave the relationship. They're really mean to me, narcissistic. I can't get out. I want to leave. I need my own place. I need my own house. I need my own car. I need my own money. I need financial freedom. I need physical freedom. And I'm depressed because the situation's making me really depressed. Now, it's kind of hard to act like you're not depressed, live in the end, act like your life's great, be in the high vibrations, right? Because even when I do, I get reminded very quick by my circumstances that I'm in this bad situation, right? Even if I know that it's possible to manifest out of it, it's bad. So what did I just say? First of all, your mental health is most important. So making sure you're meditating, making sure you're eating well, you know, talk to a friend, go outside, spend some time in nature, journal how you're feeling, stuff like that. Focusing on yourself, take showers, you know, let everything out in the shower, visualize. I actually uploaded this past week, I was doing a 30-day meditation challenge. This week I uploaded a meditation for emotional baggage, and I uploaded a meditation for negative and intrusive thoughts, which I'll talk about in a minute. But stuff like that. Then again, like I said, know that it's 100% possible to manifest with these emotions, your disorders, your issues, your problems. It is 100% possible to manifest. You don't have to be strawberry shortcake, okay? You're allowed to be sad, you're allowed to be depressed. Know that how you feel is valid and that it's not affecting your manifestation in the slightest. Then stop focusing on the manifestation. Stop focusing on trying to get out. Because when your manifestation turns from I want this to I need this, it's gonna affect how you view it. You're gonna put it on a pedestal. So take your focus off the manifestation. Focus on your self-concept. I am confident. I can have anything that I want. Nothing is too big for me. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have this because I say I can have this. I'm going to have this because I deserve this. I've been living in this crappy situation for so long. I deserve better for myself, etc. Stop ignoring your health. If you're sad, you know, if you're depressed, acknowledge it. Reach out to a friend, go to therapy, journal. Again, like, don't try to affirm, I'm happy, I'm fine, I'm good, because you're not fine, you're not good. And I just also want to say, like, when you're in, like, situations like that, you can 100% manifest out of them. But it's also important to say, like, that's why I made it a big point that your feelings are valid. And it makes sense to check the 3D. If my finances are out of my control and I'm trying to manifest financial freedom, it makes sense to wonder, where is this money? Like, I need it to get out. I need it to get out. And I'm going to make a video about putting your manifestations on the pedestal and how to get them off the pedestal. But we're living on a rock floating in space in a multiverse. This is happening infinite timelines. There are infinite versions of you going through this same thing. And there are infinite versions of you that have got at the situation, that have manifested easily. You are going to switch into a quantum timeline, a quantum field. You're going to quantum jump, reality shift into one of those versions of you that made it out, and you're going to be fine. And I promise you that everything's going to work out for you. Whatever you need, whatever you want, whoever you need, they're going to come, and it's going to happen, and it's going to unfold. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it will 100% happen, I promise. Now I want to talk about intrusive thoughts. Like I said, I already have meditations for it. I think the negative thoughts dropped on Tuesday and the emotional dropped on Wednesday. It doesn't matter. I have for so many. I have a meditation, tapping into your higher self, balancing your chakras. I have one for manifestation. I have a meditation for manifesting. Number 2, I want to say that your intrusive thoughts will not manifest. I don't care how hard they're coming. I don't care if every 5 seconds, every morning you wake up, you can't get what you want. I don't care if they're not going to manifest. Thoughts only manifested when they're persisted on. So what does this mean? It doesn't matter if all day you're thinking, I'm not going to get this, I'm not going to get this, I'm not going to get this. As long as you don't provide energy to it, as long as you're not like, oh my god, I'm going to think it's going to manifest, it will not manifest. I swear to you. I could think about hot Cheetos all day. But if I'm not adding energy to it, if it's just coming up in my mind, I'm not going to manifest it, because it is not my intention to receive. If it is not your intention to manifest what your intrusive thoughts are telling you, it will not manifest. And I know this is going to be really hard to believe, but your intrusive thoughts are there to protect you. I'm going to explain why. So our whole lives we've been living on survival mode, very scarce. Like, I have to be number one. I have to get this money. I have to be here. Forget everybody else. So when your intrusive thoughts are telling you, you can't do it, you're not going to get it, you're not going to get it, it's protecting you. Because we're programmed to assume the worst in any situation. How is it possible to manifest $1 billion? How is it possible to manifest fame? How is it possible to manifest your own house when you're living in poverty? It is possible. But we live in a society, in a time, in a culture, in an era that tells us it's not. So when you have intrusive thoughts, know that they're not there to like disempower you. They're just there to protect you. I had to learn this with like anger. Like, when you get angry, when you're mad at somebody, when you're holding a grudge, anger isn't there to like keep you stuck in a low vibration. It's there to protect you. You feel hurt, your body's being defensive, okay? Your mind is defending you from your imagination, because we're taught that imagination is fake, it's a lie, it's not good to live in there, it's not good to be delusional, you can get hurt, XYZ. So don't be mad at your intrusive thoughts when they come, because I've done this and it only makes it worse. When you get mad and you're like, oh my god, like, shut up, like, to yourself, it makes it worse. They're just gonna, because the more energy you add to them, the more they're gonna exist. The more you persist, the more they're gonna exist. I like to give them love. I like to say, I understand your purpose. Like, I understand you telling me I'm not going to get what I want. You're not trying to keep me in this like crappy reality. You're just trying to protect me from, if it doesn't work, which it will, if it doesn't work, or if I get hurt, but you're not necessary. I don't need that thought. Thank you, but I'm moving on. Just send it out. It's literally that easy. When you do that, next thing to remember is you are in control. You get to decide what shows up. So you don't like the thoughts, self-concept is going to get rid of those thoughts right away, and you decide what shows up. So if your subconscious mind is telling you, like, if you want to manifest like a DM from a specific person, but you can't stop, like, your intrusive thoughts keep telling you, like, they unfollowed you because they don't find you attractive, they unfollowed you because they don't even know who you are, they unfollowed you, they blocked you, they never like my pictures. You get to control what shows up. So even again, it's going to feel impossible, because it's going to feel like a million thoughts, but I promise, when you persist on what you want, the negative thoughts will go away. It's going to feel stupid. It's going to feel like it's not working, because you're so used to these bad thought patterns. But if you want it, you're going to have to put in the work. So, no, they love me. They love me. They always DM me. They always text me. They can't stop texting me. They can't get me out of their mind. They love me. They're literally stalking my Instagram. Are you crazy? They always want to DM me. They always want to follow me. They're literally reposting my stuff. They're literally sliding up on my highlights. They're literally sliding up on my story, liking my stories, liking my posts, sharing my posts, because I'm so beautiful. I pop up on their explore page. I pop up on their close friends. I pop up everywhere. They're literally adding me to their close friends. Whatever it is you want to experience. Be telling yourself that. Affirmation flood, self-concept, all that stuff. Be telling yourself that stuff, because you are in control. You decide what shows up. Don't let your mind play yourself. Don't play yourself. Do not become a victim of your circumstances. That is how you stay in the same circumstances. It's not that you're not manifesting, right? It's not that you can't manifest. It's not that you're not manifesting. You're just allowing your mind to play the same thoughts every single day. If you play the same thoughts every day, it would make sense that you would have the same experience and the same reality every single day. In order to change the reality, you have to change the thoughts. Changing thoughts is manual. It's not magic, okay? It's manual. You're going to have to repeat the stories you want to hear to yourself over and over and over and over, and it will manifest, I promise. Again, this is where mental diet comes in. This is where flipping thoughts come in. When you stop letting the first thought you have set the tone for your assumption about the manifestation. So the first thought I have about my specific person today is they don't like me. When I stop letting that be the assumption for like the rest of the day, for the rest of the manifestation, it will change. So if my first thought about my specific person I had today was they don't like me, flip the thought. They love me. They can't get enough of me. Oh, money doesn't come easily. Money is always flowing into my bank account. Money is so easy to come by. Money literally falls into my lap. Money falls from the sky. I don't have to lift a finger to get my manifestation. I don't have to lift a finger to get anything. It's that easy. Flip thoughts. Again, it's going to feel really stupid. It's going to feel like it's not working when you first do it. But if you persist with flipping thoughts, keep it mental diet. Look up 7-day mental diet challenge. I forget who it's by. I literally did this the other day. No matter what flip thoughts, have a mental diet, your life will change in a week. Swear. Another thing I would recommend is tapping into your heart. Obviously, your vibrations and your energy is how you get manifestations. Tap into your heart. So your mind's contaminated. So let's just like throw that away. If it's really that bad, just throw it away. Like for I'm not gonna use my mind. I'm gonna use my heart. Tap into why you want it. Tap into how it make you feel. Tap into who you want to be. Visualization is a good way to tap into your heart, because you just sit there and feel the vibes and let that vibration carry you. It doesn't even matter what your mind's telling you. It doesn't matter what you see. Let your heart be your guide. I also recommend scripting, because scripting is an ideomotor response, meaning it's a subconscious mind activity. So when you script, you don't need we don't consciously script, we don't like say A B C D D O G. Like we just write. We don't even have to think, we just write. So genuinely, I always say, when your mind is so crazy, writing out is good. That's why they recommend it in therapy, hypnotherapy, everything. Journaling is always going to be recommended to get your feelings out, your emotions out, your thoughts out. See on a page. There's activities you could do. So one activity that's really popular is split a page in half. On the left side, write all your negative thoughts you have about manifestation subject, and on the right side, write a counter affirmation. So if it's like money's hard to get, right, like money is so easy, money flows into my life easy and effortlessly. That's a good one in itself. I've done that, and it gets rid of my negative thoughts, intrusive thoughts so easily. Last thing I recommend is living your imagination. Basically this means creating, I'm gonna make a video on this, but basically this means creating a whole different reality for yourself. That does not include your problems, your thoughts, your circumstances. This is really effective, because it's so hard for people to live in the end while having to live in the 3D. Like, for example, if I'm trying to not stress about money, but my rent is due in a week and I don't have money for that, it's hard for people to live in the end while having like everyday problems, issues, circumstances, whatever. So if you create a separate reality where it's like, this reality can be the one where you have your 3D circumstances and you have to be living it, and this one is the one where everything's always perfect, everything's always working out for you. And anytime you stress, you jump into that reality in your head and be like, I'm here, everything's good, they always love me, I'm so loved, I'm so chosen, everything's always working out for me. Oh, just got $1 million. Oh, just got a new pet. Oh, just got a new car. Oh, my car note is paid. Oh, somebody bought me paid my school tuition. Whatever you need it to be, live in your imagination. That's really helpful too. I in the beginning, when I first started using law of assumption, I loved living my imagination. It made it so much easier. Like, just saying like this stuff isn't real made it so much easier. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Hope you have a great, whenever you're watching this, have a great weekend, have a great week, have a great day, night, morning. You remember, you can have anything you freaking want in this universe. Don't let anybody tell you can't. Nothing's too big, small, wide, or expensive. I believe in you. You should believe in you. And I'll talk to you guys next week.